Hey guys, what is going on? Joel here, and welcome to Back in the Day. This is going to be just kind of a quick little, maybe year in review, top things that happened for me in 2019. I hope everybody had a really good Christmas and a happy New Year. I wanted to get this up last week. Unfortunately, I could not. I started recording it, made it about 4 or 5 minutes in, camera died, and it took too long for the camera to charge for me to be able to get an actual video. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of great detail. I'm just going to kind of highlight some of the cool things that happened for me this year, and then just kind of talk a little bit about where I'm hoping my channel goes to, give some shout outs, things like that. So first off, 2019, I would say by and large was a really good year, much better than 2018. I think I had said 2018 sucked. 2019 much better. Really, some of the cool things. My wife and I actually made the advancement into the 21st century. We got smartphones. We actually did that a year ago. Now, I actually did have a smartphone through my work that I got maybe in August or September. I think it was in August of 2018. But actual personal phone, hers was dying, and mine was so outdated. It was about 4 or 5 years old, almost 5 years old. No, almost 4 years old. I'm sorry. So, we got a good deal through Verizon with smartphones, and we were like, all right, let's go ahead and do it. Which brings me into another really cool thing with that is, obviously with the app of iHeartRadio, which I know that there's a lot of people that have suggested Pandora and Spotify, but I haven't, pulled the trigger on those yet. I'm just still on iHeartRadio. Because of that, it has really opened the door for me to just a buttload of new metal, just discovering all sorts of different bands. Thanks to iHeartRadio, I have discovered Alestorm, not Hail, Ale, as in the actual the drink, which is a pirate metal. It's kind of hokey, but it's good. Gloryhammer, Tyr or Tyre. They're from the Faroes Islands. They're kind of one of these kind of not gothic, warrior type metal. Maybe not quite as extreme Viking metal as Amon Amarth, but if Ulberich from Octopath Traveler had a theme band, it would be Tyr. But Powerwolf, Sabaton, Unleash the Archers, Nightwish, which I know, Tom, you've spoken of Nightwish numerous times. Finally actually got to hear them for the... these are bands that I could have just very easily looked up on YouTube, but I for whatever the reason, I didn't, but I'm, discovering them now. Weird kind of European metal, like Korpiklani, or, I think they're pronounced Alluviatite, something to that effect. Xandria, just a lot of really cool bands. So, there's that. Went to a few shows this last year. Got to see Marty Friedman. Got to meet Marty Friedman, which was really cool. Definitely a guitar hero of mine. For those of you who are not aware of Marty Friedman, started off in Cacophony with Jason Becker, then went on to join Megadeth. Was with Megadeth for a lot of their really big albums through the 90s. But that was really cool. Got to see Overkill and Death Angel. I've seen Overkill. This is the third time seeing Overkill. First time ever seeing Death Angel. Fantastic show. Just an awesome show. The vibe was so cool. Everybody was awesome there. And in terms of personalities. Now, I'm going to kind of get into this little caveat. I have taken my wife to see Nickelback 3 times. And the one time, it was actually with my buddy Jason and his wife. Now, Jason and I were both at the Overkill show, and we had noticed, and I told him this afterwards, I saw more assholes at the Nickelback show than I did at the Overkill. I saw more fights break out at a Nickelback show. And it's the vibe was so different. It's there's this sense of camaraderie, of just brotherhood, and everybody's cool, we're just here to have a good time. My buddy John, who was with us, there was the right in front of the pit, and everybody's just arm in arm, headbanging, and it was so cool. The pit literally stopped. Some girl dropped her ring. Pit stopped. Everybody's pulling phones out, helping this girl, find her ring. The Nickelback concert, everybody was just douchey and acting like a dick. And it's not a fun experience. Why you would expect more fights and more dicks in the likes of a thrash show. But no, people were cool. Like you go to a you go to a douche band like Nickelback, and that's what you get. Now, keep in mind, I did this for my wife. She likes Nickelback. I hate Nickelback. But anyways, I also got to see Maiden, which was cool. I heard a lot of good things about Maiden show. Was not disappointed. Maiden show really, they pull out all the stops. Like very theatrical, a lot of cool stuff going on, and I mean they played for 2 hours. So I mean that was really cool. Going into got to hang out with my dad. Got to go down south. Flew down to Alabama. Hung out with my dad for a few days. My stepmom, my stepsister. So that was really cool. That was really about it. My wife was in a wedding. It was really kind of fun helping her get ready for that. She was the matron of honor, so that was like a really, really big deal. Yeah, I mean, 2019, it had some rough spots. No year is going to be perfect, but it by and large, it was a really good year. I hope you guys had a great year as well. I'm really hoping for 2020 to grow my channel more. I just got myself up to 59 subscribers. I'm hoping if I can hit 100 that I can do a Q&A for the whole 3 people that watch my channel. But, yeah, I think one of my pet peeves, honestly, is when you have subscribers that don't watch your content, it's kind of like, look, man, just why bother? And I think that's why I don't subscribe to a whole lot of channels, because I've only got so much time. And to me, it kind of gives like a false sense of support when you've got somebody who's subscribed to your channel but doesn't watch your stuff. I mean, I have my dedicated people, my buddy Andy, Spidey Whitey, Tom from Retro Death. He's always a constant. He's been one of my best viewers, just a really cool guy. Tom, if I ever get the chance to meet you in person, like, dude, I want to get you a beer and just hang out and talk metal and games. Cool Vibes Collecting is been one of the best channels I've discovered this last year, all because he left a comment on one of my videos, and I checked his stuff and I was like, this guy is really cool. He's got some awesome content. He does unboxings, but he does all factory sealed stuff, and you don't see that, like somebody who's ballsy enough to open up a factory sealed game. So that's my hope for 2020, is just to grow the channel and get more, get more quality content out there, which I don't think that there's a lack of quality within my content, but I want to expand a little bit more in terms of, like, I want to do more metal stuff. I haven't done really anything in the way. I did a couple of music style videos this last year with my unboxing the old tin of 45s and then showing like the non-metal favorites that I've got that are on my iPod. But other than that, that was it. I haven't done a metal theme since really the start of my channel. So I'm hoping to do that. I do have some kind of rant style videos that I would like to do. And actually this is like totally like out of character for me to be in front of the camera. Everything is always like, hey, let's kind of look at the box or look at the coffee cup. I wanted to do something a little bit different and just actually be in front of the camera. I haven't been in front of the camera in a couple of years now. So, yeah, that being said, moving forward, I'm looking forward to seeing what 2020 has to bring in terms of my channel, in terms of viewership, and even with you, Tom, and you, Good Vibes, and anybody else that happens to be watching this video. So until the next one, I'm hoping to get back into the unboxings here in a couple of weeks. I'll get back to the normal routine. But until said time, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for all the support in 2019, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the next year. So, all right, later.